were doing the Marishka the last
I
time?
was, yeah, I'm at the marriage now these days. It's a lot more nerve-wracking than playing, to be honest. But yeah, that's grand. Anything to try and stay involved.
Did it make it strange at all? I mean, was it two? This was the third final.
Third
in a row,
final, yeah. Not really now, to be honest. If I was saying, like, if you told me to start the year that we would have won if I didn't play, like, I would have taken that deal. Like, so it's not as if I'm not part of the team like anymore. I still go to all the trainings and stuff, so it's not too much different.
And especially given how the last couple of years went, it must have been a very sweet victory for the club.
Definitely. It was more victory for the club than us. Like, it's just so great to go over the line. Maybe the special few days then after.
And how does Leinster? Once you know you have to play a game in Leinster, how long does the party last?
We actually probably took us a while to get going the weekend. There's probably a few cobwebs there, but that's great to be in Leinster, I suppose, and have this experiences. So yeah, hopefully we can stay going.
Bit of a consolation having your brother out there.
Two brothers,
Two brothers,
yeah. So that was great to see my older brother now. He's playing for that team like 14 years, I think. So it's great for him and a few other lads to start playing as well, just to get one. It was a long road for them.
Was the hamstring injury, like, how did it happen, and did you think it was going to keep you out this long?
No, I didn't. So I don't know how it just came down, jumped for a ball, came down awkwardly, and just felt the pop in my leg. Then obviously I tried to play on, but it wasn't too successful. And yeah, I thought it'd be maybe because the group stage in Dublin is like it's a long period, it's like 6 weeks. So I was like, definitely make it back maybe for the knockout stages. And then I got a scan, and the physio rang me. It's like, you'll be out for a few months here. Like, so I had to get surgery then shortly after. And so yeah, hopefully in the next month or so I'll be back on the pitch.
Was it just like a serious tear, or what?
Yeah, so I tore my hamstring tendon off the bone, so it's up the top of the hamstring. Yeah, so it's very serious. Yeah.
I presume there's a lot of rehab involved in that.
Cool bit, yeah. The first 2 weeks is slow, but then you kind of start ramping up the strength work and stuff, and then you can go back running. So kind of nearly doing a bit of running, but just not quite sprinting yet. So it's kind of the last part of the sprinting.
What kind of patient are you in that respect? You know,
well, not too well. I was kind of hoping the last 2 weeks, like, Jesus, will I make it back? I don't know, but physio kind of was like, look, you need a couple more weeks strength work, and then we can, it's not something you want to rush, like, so it's fair enough. Like, I don't want to linger into next season, to be fair.
It's not like the management, like Lavina management, weren't putting too much pressure on you either.
No, I think they knew like the seriousness of it. So to be honest, they don't want to kind of lingering over the next couple of years. We kind of just want to get it right first time, and that's kind of it. Like, really, yeah.
They say that must speak volumes about the strength of where Lavina Hurling is, that they've done this like without you.
I suppose, yeah. I think it was probably one of them that other like a lot of other people stood up. Like, we had a few lads who were playing their first year in our team, like that's like John Tierney and Kieran Stacey, and like they had serious campaigns just like, and I suppose maybe that takes a bit of pressure off them, maybe, or something. I don't know how. More of them just seem to stand up, and it was great to see, to be honest. Yeah.
Seems to be like a real togetherness in the club. Obviously, the scenes when you won, obviously history. But like, can you take us through kind of that feeling those few days?
Yeah, especially like a lot of us would have grew up together on that team, and we had a very good bond. Like, so the half an hour, I suppose, after the game was probably the best. Like, just everyone coming up and all the parents and your mentors maybe that were coaching it. It was tough to leave the pitch, because there seemed to be someone new coming up the whole time. But I was savage now.
Yeah, so you're buzzing to get back into it as well. Eventually.
Yeah, but look, I'm still going to all the trains and stuff to get involved. Like, so it's tough to beat the buzz like a train when things are going well.
The hamstring injury, was that in the
quarterfinal? Yeah.
So obviously, avoidable now. Tough road, I guess, but I suppose in terms of injury, have you had many in the past, or is this
not really now? Touch wood. But I was actually saying that's one of the lads during the year on a good run. Obviously jinxed himself. So yeah, hopefully now this is the last one for a while.
Yeah. I suppose then as well, Donald, how do you assess how 2023 went for the Dublin hurlers in general? Like, few good days, but in the end kind of fell short.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd probably take a lot of confidence from it. For me, like, we're probably 2 points off the Leinster final. Like, if Kilkenny win that first game against Galway and then we get another point and beat Galway, like, we're in the Leinster final. So you never know what can happen then in the final. So I think we'll take a lot of confidence from it, and hopefully now we can maybe take another step forward and make a Leinster final this year.
Do you think Nihal, obviously that was his first year, so you think he'll have more of an idea what he wants to do differently?
Definitely, yeah. I'd say it probably takes a while to get the feel for lads and who fits into the system, but it's not a bad first year, to be fair. Like, we were thereabouts, so just the results didn't go our way, so I'd say hopefully now it's an exciting couple of years ahead for us.
Nafina would have kind of been seen as a football club,
Yeah.
and now you finally won the Ireland. Dublin will be seen by a lot of people as more of a football county.
Yeah.
Can you see parallels there that you still believe we can?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't be playing there, to be honest, if I didn't think we hadn't a Leinster or All Ireland in us. Like, so, it's just about maybe encouraging the younger lads and maybe getting that bit of confidence in them, just to try and don't be afraid of playing anywhere or beating anyone.
This stage in your career, are you kind of motivated by different things than you would have been at the beginning? Maybe just getting into county jersey, Dublin jersey on you. Whereas, like, what motivates you now?
I suppose, yeah. At the start, I was kind of just trying to stay there, to be honest. Nowadays, it's all about just getting a title. It's been so long, I suppose, for Dublin Ireland fans. It'd be great just to probably spark a bit more energy into the Dublin Ireland community. Yeah.
What do you think? What are you missing? You know, what's I know it's small margins, but
I would say we're missing a more, probably just that bit of confidence and belief that we take that extra step. So yeah, hopefully in the next year or two we will see that come to fruition.
Like, we often hear pundits talking about that Dublin don't have as many natural hurlers.
Yeah.
That must be quite patronising when you hear that kind of thing.
I wouldn't be reading into that myself. I think if you watch the club championship, I think it's probably one of the most competitive in Ireland, to be honest. So I think there the next couple of years we'll hopefully see Dublin to come into the top tier.
And we've seen Kula win the All Ireland.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Yeah. Hopefully now. Look, it's all ahead of us, I suppose. It's all about talk is cheap, like, but it's a results-based business. So hopefully we can back it up now with a few results in the next 12 months.
But Ballyhale being out, does it feel like it's a little bit more kind of open in Leinster?
No, geez, I wouldn't say that. Like, Kilcormac look very good, like the young lads they have, and O'Loughlin Gales are a very good team as well. Like, they've three of the best backs in the country, and there's like pack six. Like, that's serious count for a club team. Like, so, and Nace, like, we won't be overlooking anyone. Like, we have a very tough game the next day, so down in Hawkfield as well. Like, so hopefully we can get through that.
A lot of talk about like Limerick's academy and the resources that have gone into Limerick, but we're hearing a big sponsorship announcement. You must feel like you've certainly got the resources in terms of training. And
yeah, definitely. And I think we've had the last couple of years we've had fairly solid 20s teams. Like, so hopefully it's all you need is that every year like a couple of hurdles coming through. Like, that's all you kind of need. So hopefully we can kind of keep the minor and underage to 20s team going.
In terms of your own free taking, Donald, is it something you put a lot of extra time into generally, or would you head down to training a bit earlier?
I suppose during COVID, that kind of 18 months where we weren't doing anything, I kind of took that kind of time to kind of perfect it, I suppose. And then it's kind of from there, it's just kind of like top up stuff, like going out during lunchtime maybe and work, coming down early to train, just maybe a couple of sessions in a week. It's not too much extra work, but it has to be done.
Was there anything in particular you did differently? You mentioned obviously that COVID time, or was it just kind of more hours, more contact?
It's just kind of probably nailing down a technique, the best way I strike the ball, I suppose, and kind of knowing how I strike it. Just if you nail that technique, I think it kind of takes away that kind of mental side. It's mostly mental, like, to be honest. But once you have your technique nailed, I think that's going to have to battle.
In terms of like 2 steps back.
Yeah, just how you lift
it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard to describe now. I wouldn't say there's any one way to hit free. Like, so I'd say if you look at everyone who hits free, everyone is different.
Do you have a certain success rate that like 85% is standard, 90% is great?
That probably would be it, to be honest. I don't kind of set out actual rates myself. The stats man would let me know if I'm missing a few, obviously, but it's kind of more so every free, just trying to go through your routine instead of like, right, I can afford to miss this one because I'm on 8 or 9, like, but just taking every free, like, right, this is how I do it, just going through the steps.
And the ones you missed, do you try and analyse them and say, why did I miss it, or can you get too focused?
I wouldn't
on
in
it?
the game now. I used to be very bad for that now. I was like, "Geez, I need to score the next one or something." But now thankfully I've kind of worked on that the last couple of years. And obviously misses that you're not going to score every single free, like, so it's part of the game. But maybe after the game you probably would remember maybe you took a step too far this way or lifted the ball an inch too far this way, but there would usually be a reason. Yeah.
Would you be analysing that on video, or?
You probably would. I wouldn't spend a lot of time on it now, to be honest. Usually I'd know after like a split second after, like just maybe watch that in the next one, and then as long as you nail the next one, then like, you're back on form then.
Because it's such a big thing in Ireland.
Yeah, it's huge nowadays. Yeah.
Could literally decide.
Yeah,
overall,
exactly,
the free takers can decide the game. So.
Yeah, it is. It's probably worth putting a bit of time into that. Like, so it's a big factor. But I suppose that's my role. I suppose one of my roles.
You enjoy that pressure?
Start now, but I've kind of gotten used to it now. Looking at it more so like a role for the team rather than 20,000 people watching hit frees. Like, you get used to that after a while.
You take all the long ones as well, don't you? Some
Sometimes,
teams have a longer range free taker.
Yeah, I suppose my range has kind of gotten a bit longer as I've maybe gotten stronger over the last couple of years. Like, so that probably why.
And would you know, say if it's on my own 65,
depends.
We're
Like,
down to like 70% chance kind of thing, or
if you're in Crow Park, like you wouldn't be going too far outside the 65, especially with the new stairs. Like, so depends on the pitch, and then I suppose obviously the weather conditions, if it would a breeze or not. Yeah.
Would you feel a bit more confident here?
I actually do a good bit of practice here, so obviously that'd be good. But probably know this pitch more than a lot of other pitches. But I suppose that's kind of, some pitches are new. Like, that's part of the challenge.
You mentioned that kind of coming down here for practicing during lunchtime at work. Like, what do you do?
I am an accountant, training accountant. I actually finished up there last week. My contract is up, so I might become a full-time hirer now for next week. So I'm not sure.
Like, when you're sitting in front of a computer, I guess all day, maybe an accountant, it's probably nice to get out on the pitch.
Oh, definitely,
It's like, probably like a little bit of meditation.
Definitely. Or even I usually either go shooting or go to the wall ball or something, or just get out of the house. Yeah, so it's definitely helps you get through the day. Yeah.
you actually come here at lunchtime?
If I have time, traffic-wise, maybe go down to the club. But if we had a game on, say if we had a league game on that weekend, I'd try to get down here maybe twice a week or twice during the week. Yeah.
Are you up around Glasnevin?
I'm down in Fisber, so yeah, sometimes it might be a bit hard to get here with traffic, but depending on the days, yeah.
Good stuff.
Cheers, though.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks very much,
Very
Tom.
much. Cheers.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, guys. I'll bring in Brian more straight away if that's it.
Sound.
Sound.
Yeah.
Everyone, thanks.